history enthusiasts. I'm Joni Creed, and I'd like to talk to you about the Puritans. What was the importance of Puritanism in America, and what was its significance? First, I'd like to talk about the convictions of the Puritans. Puritans believed in the dependence upon God for salvation. Much like Martin Luther and John Calvin, they were Augustinians in theology. Also, they regarded the Bible as the supreme authority. It was believed that Christians should only do as the scriptures directed, and sermon themes were to derive only from the Bible. The Puritan convictions were the catalyst for the beginnings of the colonies. Puritans believed that God created society as a unified whole. And that was their vision in the colonies, was to work as a unified whole. This is where the covenant of grace comes in. Puritans believed that through covenants or solemn agreements that they were able to work with God, or that God could work through them. So they sailed from England to America. So what was Puritan influence like in America? The rise of Puritanism in England was a result of more purity within the English church. And so that desire for purity was brought over to America. They were very verbal people. They equipped themselves with righteous leaders. And of those leaders, they spread religious influence in the colonies. And unknowingly to them, they developed democracy in the New England government. More on the Puritan influence. The Puritan moral vision was so strenuous that almost all Americans since have been forced to react to it in some way, as stated by Mark Knoll in our text. This is one such leader, John Winthrop. He was governor in the Massachusetts Bay, and he was a promoter of the New England way, as they called it, or the Puritan way. A little more about the Puritan influence. The Puritans were responsible for promoting education, and they authorized the construction of a college named after a young minister, John Harvard. Harvard College was a source of great learning. Poetry was also prominent in New England. The Puritans were verbal, and at the heart of Puritan worship was always the sermon, which takes us back to their strong conviction of the authority of the Bible and of the scripture. Thank you so much for watching. I hope in this video you were able to see how the Puritans played a large part in the settlement of New England, and how the colonies in America flourished as a self-sufficient establishment through social and religious influences that were deeply rooted in America.